Makeup Marathon. Makeup Marathon. Okay, so I ended showing you these, and I'm going to talk about them again for a moment. This is Sigma Beauty products, and this Sculpt palette also has highlight in it. And so we're going to talk about highlighters. But one thing I love about this palette, besides having, you know, a really nice neutral blonde along with the tans, because I don't really use tans, it's got a great highlighter, and it's got a really dark brown. So it really covers all skin tones to me. Also, you can use this as an eyeshadow palette. That you can use that for lining. You can use that for, you know, your transition area. You've got a highlighter, a chocolatey brown, and you've even got this kind of pinkish tone. So you really could do this pink highlighter and make it your blush, and just, this would be an all palette. Take that with you on a vacation. You wouldn't need to take anything else. So I really love that. But if you like specific changes up in blush, and also this has a kind of like a neutral, it's like an ivory pink. It's the weirdest color, but it's almost like if you mess up, this is good to have handy because you can kind of blend it back out. Like, let's just say I overdid it a little because I'm doing a very fast presentation here. You can use some of that and just kind of go in front of where you were, and it kind of calms it down. Blend back into it, and it kind of calms it down. It's almost got, though, a melony undertone, so I would kind of be careful of it. But it also has a dark, dark pink, a light pink, a brown, and a rose, almost like my rose bronze in my Chanel palette. So this is a great blush palette to have. So I just want to say, as far as the blushes went and highlighters, this has highlighter in it. These are two great products to have. Highly recommend if you're going to get something. It's not overpriced, and the other ones that I do like in the blush and highlight category is the Benefit ones. They have new ones, I think, every year. One of my all-time favorites. They don't make anymore. But then they came out with this one, which is the Cheerleaders Pink Squad. But I don't feel like there's a lot of pink. I feel like this is just about as orange as you can get. Look at California. It is true orange. That Dandelion has an orange undertone. Dallas is a bronzer. And even that Ultra bronzer, highlighter, it's got so much gold to the pink. I would not have called this the Pink Squad at all. But the one right before this, I'm trying to think of what it was called. Oh my gosh, that scared me half to death. Anyway, it was a little alarm, y'all, sorry. Anyway, so I really do like Benefit cheek palettes. I think it was called the Love palette. Anyway, look at their older ones. And they have the little individual hearts blush palettes that you can choose from as well. I feel like I really overdid it on going down my neck. So what do? What's the little trick? Use your foundation brush, which still has a little foundation on it, and just kind of blend it back out if you overdid it a little bit. Yeah. Calm it down. Next, speaking of calm it down, now we're going to really jack it up with Dior. This will jack up your face. And what I mean by that, it will lift it up. It will raise it up. It will, it's a very strong highlighter. And so all four of these colors are highlighting, and they are super, super shimmery. Very strong highlighters. And so what I would tell you is, hold on just a second. The white highlighter right here is super glowy. And on my pants. So I touch the top of the end of my nose, not the end, the top of the end, and see how that kind of raises the nose up, and then just one little swish on the nose bone. And that just kind of makes your nose look a little bit smaller and also get a little bit off. It's a little strong, and then do like that on the top of your lip and blend up. And maybe a little tiny bit on the top of your chin. Don't come down, that will highlight it. Remember, whenever you highlight, it's highlighted. Now, I've got to figure out a way to pick that up. Look at this. I can't show it to you because it will fall apart. This is so buttery, it literally just popped out. I have to be so careful with this. So this can't go anywhere. Most products like this I don't take anywhere anyway. But I am going to use a little bit. I'll use a fan brush again. Just a little bit across both the white, sorry, can you see that, and the pink. And I don't really have a comparison to this that I like better. This is very pink white, and so I like it. I don't use a lot of highlighter because at our age, when you highlight, you're highlighting your wrinkles. So I put it between the brows, not on the 11 right there, but right above the brow, right there and right there. And it just makes these 2 points right here have a little bit of shine. I think naturally a lot of people have this. I would never highlight this as an older woman. I do accidentally sometimes, but that's where you have 3 huge wrinkles and your 11s. I wouldn't advise it. On the top of your chin, only down here. And again, stay away from up here where your crow's feet are. People always want to do that. Well, you must be younger. Go below it. See, like that? Right there. If you're going to highlight. And just get the very top of your cheekbone if you want to just have a little bit of a shimmer where the sun hits. And that's it. You can, I use my eyeshadow palettes, but you can use a little of this under your, right on your brow bone, right there on the outside of your brow bone. Again, that's where the sun would hit. So that's something else you can do if you want to. Also, certainly you can use it on the inner corners to really wake up the eyes, because this is a very strong, like I told you, highlighter. So it definitely wakes up. Whatever you highlight is highlighted. Whatever you contour is dark. So highlight brings forward, dark recedes. So I look like I'm ready to go on stage right now. I'm just going over to my dad's house. But anyway, all right, so let's calm that down a little bit. Okay. Definitely overdid it a little bit. Okay, that's good enough. All right, so of the highlighters, that would be the only highlighter I promote. Again, I would just use the highlighter in this Contour Sculpt palette because it's also a very good champagne highlight. And like I said, I don't really use it that much anyway. So, again, the Sigma Beauty Sculpt palette would be my recommendation. And if you have the extra money, this is an extreme splurge. I actually got this on eBay from someone who ordered it and it broke. And as you saw, it still broke. But I use it. Okay. Next, if you don't know what I'm fixing to put on by now, then I don't think you've been on my channel very long. There is one lip product that I would recommend. One. I don't care that it's expensive. It is my splurge that when I run out, I get 2 on payday. And that is my Chanel liquid lipstick. I love this stuff. It stays on all day, or it does not have transfer, or I wouldn't say all day, hours and hours. And the color that I love is what? Who can say? Number 48, Soft Rose. Yes, because it just goes with everything. And I like to have that on first. It also really, I don't know how, it seems to really bring moisture to our lips. It's pretty easy to apply because it is a doe foot applicator. A doe foot just looks like a little doe's foot. Deer, doe. I guess that's why they call it that. And again, I like to smooth it out really good. Try to do this if I can. You know, it's so hard to get with your lip sides exactly the right. Unless your lips are just made that way. Mine aren't. I have to do just a little bit because I've got very thin lips and I don't. I asked my husband, what do you think about me doing lip fillers? He goes, babe, no. I like your sweet little thin lips. I think they're pretty and they're feminine. And I don't want you to get those big fat lips. I think big fat lips are beautiful. So does most of the world. But anyway, he doesn't like them. So I'm not going to spend the money. Plus, I think they can harden. Anyway, once that dries, which takes seconds to dry, or you can do like that, dry it with your own breath, then you put on the lip gloss. The lip gloss doubles as both shine, moisturizer, and it sets it. And you are done for hours. The only other color that I highly, highly, highly recommend is because sometimes I do want something a little brighter. I do have a couple of the pink products, but the only other one that I highly recommend is I have to have a red. And this is Strawberry Red, color number 54, Strawberry Red. And you can see the difference in that and the Soft Rose. And it's like, these are my 2 go-tos. I do have a couple of pink ones. They are from CoverGirl. No, I'm sorry, Maybelline. Sorry about that. Maybelline Superstay 24 color. And that is my pink color. And it's number 080. And I think it says...
You want my glasses?
Infinite Petal? Anyway, it's a pink tone. But I usually wear this. It's just my tone.
Go figure.
So that is the lip products, and I'll see you again in the next video where we will do eyes. And I'll talk to you again soon.